There's Antoine Griezmann, recently signed from Atletico Madrid for a whopping 120 million euro. It's almost beyond belief, the kind of money that they're paying for players nowadays.
Well, it is, and then you look at the amount of the fees that are actually wrapped around this, and then obviously the wages that go into structure. I mean, it is sometimes you look at it and you think, where's it going to end? Because, I mean, we're looking at this Barcelona side, especially just named Griezmann, and you look at the front line, you've got Dembele, Suarez, and we haven't even got Messi in the mix here. How are they all going to feature in this Barcelona side? Are all four going to feature at the same time? I don't quite know, especially when you look at they brought De Jong in, whether they're going to have two sitters and maybe Messi in the hole with the other three ahead. Oh, I'd love to be playing in that side for sure.
Well, there's Piqué leading out the Barcelona side. He's the skipper for them today. The referee is Rubiel Vázquez. Proud day for him to have the opportunity to officiate in front of these European superstars. What do you think about this pitch, Lee? It looks a little bit narrow, huge stands rising out from the sidelines.
Well, I've seen the bird's eye view of it. It looks very tight and very compact. I don't know whether that's just where the stadiums are built these days. It's very tight to the fans. You know, it does look very, very long to me. In
Ann Arbor, Michigan, and away we go to see who can win this trophy.
I think he's certainly going to be the future of Barcelona. I think you see the switch of play that they've got. It's just Griezmann trying to switch it from left to right. You know, there's going to be so much strength in depth. It's actually frightening.
I often wonder if this might be an exciting Portuguese prospect. Here he is, getting into the box, laying it up for Dembele, and swept clear by the centre-back Manolas, the Greek international.
Yeah, it's great play. Semedo used...
It swells by about 40,000-50,000 with all the students who come in. And there's a free kick for Barcelona. Suarez taken down. Suarez, who only scored 25. Here's a chance for Napoli. Goulam coming up from the left and flashing that shot over the crossbar. Not a bad effort.
Yeah, it finds himself in so much space. That's what's going to happen. And we will see Dembele trying to track back. Goulam, who just rises on his strike.
Very with the ball over the top to Suarez. Pull back to Griezmann. What a miss. Antoine Griezmann, recently signed from Atletico Madrid, unable to find the target. Incredible.
Well, I see how the ball just got slowed down off that big divot, and I mean, you're just expecting Griezmann to put that in the back of the net. Look at the divot in the pitch.
Just 19 years of age. Who just outside. Headed clear by Griezmann. Onto it came Husai. Back in over the top towards Mertens from Barcelona. Griezmann beautifully flicking it inside. Suarez in chase.
At times trying to play it from the back. Kirikesh giving the ball away, and Semedo obviously.
Barcelona always look for a technically gifted player who can play with both feet and make the simple and sometimes not so simple passes.
Yeah,
well, mostly they make it look simple, don't they?
Yeah, they do. They do, and that's the sign of a good player. That is where they know when players are around. He just catches.
Mertens trying to get Simone Verdi away, and he's been caught, and that's going to be a free kick to the Italian side. Simone Verdi, he's the one who came in to replace Milik just before the match. Really dance here with the big man up from the back. Hasty cross headed away by Piqué. Played 498 games for Barcelona, just approaching the 500, and that having joined them back in 2008. This is 12th season with Barcelona.
The best you can. You eat right, you look after yourself. I wish I would have done that as a player.
Barca, Barca, Barca,
and the fans are certainly enjoying it here in Ann Arbor, Michigan. Barcelona have done really well to work this one forward to Dembele. Oh, what a pity. Griezmann over on that far side. The pass overhit by Ousmane Dembele, and you can see the frustration growing amongst the Barcelona players. Just two in the penalty area though. Alan. Not sure what he was doing there. Shot, cross, pass.
Well, you could just see Callahan just coming in from the right hand side. He's trying to pick him out. It's a tough one.
Jordi Alba goes long. Suarez trying to get on the end of it. Good goalkeeping. The through ball. Mertens is onside here. Maybe a chance for the little Belgian. Very good block by the centre-back, Longley, who came across from the left side to cover after Mertens burst through. On it goes to Griezmann. Across the face. Dembele has the chance. Good block by Roulam. Denying Dembele.
It's a super block by Roulam. Expect Dembele to score.
Through ball, couldn't find his way past Jordi Alba. Maybe a chance for Napoli here. The shot though a little bit tame that time.
It was unlucky. Verdi just coming in on the right, he's just making
that midfield sector. But now Dembele with a chance to come inside. Dembele forcing a great save from Merritt. Nearest we've come to a goal. Ousmane Dembele, 4 minutes to the interval.
I'll tell you what, there's a bit of a...
Here for Barcelona. Suarez to Dembele. And Suarez. And the save from Merritt puts it behind for the first corner of the night for Barcelona. Alan first there. Husai. This is good from Napoli. Great ball across. Oh, what a miss. Fabian at the back post. Best chance for Napoli of the half. And they've missed it.
I'll tell you what he's got to do, but he doesn't expect the ball coming in. Good delivery, Piqué misses it. And he can have a touch, he's got so much time, no one near him at all. It's poor defending from Barcelona.
Napoli 0, Barcelona 0. For Barcelona and also for Napoli, we saw Zielinski, Insigne and Luperto all warming up quite vigorously at half-time.
Yeah, you'd expect certainly a certain few changes for Napoli. And I mean, you're looking at the Barcelona side and you're thinking, I think maybe 60, 65 minutes we might see the introduction of Coutinho, you know, Vidal, them sort of players, Busquets. There's lots still that can come on. Rakitic, still quality that we could just keep reeling off. But obviously, in the back of their minds, they've got a big game.
Oh, a lovely little flick. Chance! Was it offside? Griezmann and now Suarez! The Napoli players' arms are in the air. They think it was offside. Looks like the goal will stand.
Yeah,
it's Napoli 0, Barcelona 1.
Yeah, from here it did look like it was offside. And everyone stood still. For Napoli appealing that Griezmann was offside. But that man, Luis Suarez, pounces on the rebound. As you can see here. Oh, it's very tight. I think he's definitely a yard.
I think VAR would have ruled that one out for sure.
Certainly would. It's just the initial pass off Suarez, who doesn't switch off. And he pounces on the rebound. It's very close.
De Jong. Alenia. Great movement. Jordi Alba. Griezmann. Fabulous goal. Wonderful passing. That was a delight to watch. Magnificent football from Barcelona.
Wow, that's all I can say to that goal. That is sheer class from start to finish from this goal. And we were just talking about De Jong not getting on the ball, and it all comes through him. He picks it up in the central. There must be, what, maybe 10, 12 passes here, movement to the highest calibre of Jordi Alba, and he could have been offside. Certainly could have been. That's why they're waving the appeal, but...
Half-time. Suarez sending it away to Dembele. And now Suarez! Oh! 2 goals in the space of less than 2 minutes. Barcelona showing their class. Griezmann, Suarez, game over.
Does this get any better? This is absolutely amazing. Suarez, unbelievable finish. Breakdown from Napoli's attack. Picked out Dembele, cuts inside time and time again. But look at this, it's the inch.
For Napoli. One of their new signings, brought in from Empoli.
The amount of quality that they've got.
Dembele, he'd love a goal today. And he's got one. 4-0. 63rd minute. What a turnaround. 3 goals in less than 8 minutes for Barcelona, who are really delighting this massive crowd in Ann Arbor, Michigan. And what magnificent goals too. Griezmann, Suarez, and now the other front man, Dembele. They're all in on the act.
Yeah, and he's come from midfield breakdown, and he does the front three. Look at that, all of on the score sheet. Great to see. Go
Vidal, Artur, the Brazilian. Off goes Griezmann, off goes Piqué. Breaks coming, which will allow us to have a look at the goals again. Wasn't waiting. Jordi Alba's. Dembele setting up Suarez. And Ousmane Dembele. They've really bought well with those two.
Yeah, they have. You know, you spend the big money to bring in players like